Capricorn, and welcome to your career reading for September. We're going to draw 8 cards and we're going to see where it takes us, and then we're going to clarify those with another 8 cards. So here we go. Thank you for all your views. Thank you for all your sweet comments. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Woo! All right. You are not satisfied. You are not satisfied. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's okay. 4 more cards, please. 4 more cards, please. Okay. I keep seeing like a kind of pattern here. Everybody's kind of thinking about doing something different. What card is that? I have to see what card this is. You know what? Let's look at the end because I don't want to bore you and lose views. So, okay, here we go. 9 of Cups reverse off the bat. The 9 of Cups is a card of just like, yeah, I'm trying to stack my penny. I'm trying to like get my life together, right? I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get everything the way that I want it, but I'm not at my 10th cup because all of them go up to 10, right? And then they get into the suits. So I'm not at my 10th cup. Like, what's missing? And it's reverse. So it's like you're really just like stuck in your head, like, I feel like I should be happy, but I'm not happy. And I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure if that means that I need to approach my work in a different way, or maybe I need to talk to somebody that at my work that I'm just not working really well with, or maybe just the way that I'm doing the work that I'm doing right now isn't really working for me, or just maybe your job doesn't really serve you right now. The Star. The Star is a card of like a feeding your soul, but also feeding your physical self, right? That perfect balance. Like, oh yes, I caught the fish, but I'm also putting it back. I'm also putting it back in water, right? Like, I am one with the universe. But that's being blocked. Like, you're not happy. You're not happy right now. And the 5 of Pentacles, like, look at this. It's like, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Is there salvation? There is. Because it's like, yeah, you're in the snow. It's freezing, and you, poor little baby, look, you have a little cast. A little cast on your little footsie. And it's like, well, like, is it ever going to get better? It is. Like, there's sanctuary, right? There's sanctuary. And it is just around the corner, and you need to take some serious solitude and figure out, like, what do I want? If this isn't what I want right now, what do I want? Like, you need to seriously think about that. And, like, don't be scared, too, because it seems like you've been kind of avoidant, too, right? Like, you've been left in the dark, but there's a light, and you're carrying it yourself. Like, you got this. You can guide. You're literally guiding yourself through this, and it's a steep slope. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy, you know? But it is there. There is sanctuary just around the corner. We have the Hierophant, which really tells you to, like, get in touch with your values. Is this job, like, serving your values right now? Are you losing touch of your boundaries at work? Are people overstepping your boundaries and you're not saying anything about it? You need to sit and think about that. And think about if your values are being met and you're not taking a risk here. Like, the Fool is the very first card of the deck. Like, let me start this new journey. Let me see where this takes me. Where is it going to take me? Is it going to take me to a lavish life? I'm on a pillow. I have milk. I have everything I need. Like, is that going to happen if I just jump off this cliff and follow this butterfly? but it's reversed. So it's like you're not starting whatever this is. You're not starting to put down your boundaries. You're not like doing the work that you want to, you know, whichever it is. You feel like you're imbalanced. You feel like you can't balance anything in life right now. Like, this is a card of balance, right? You're like, how do I do all of this? How do I live my life and still have my work and not be completely drained by my work? And if your job isn't fulfilling, you're going to be drained by your work, right? And it's reversed. So it's, you feel like there's an imbalance and you're not really sure how to take care of that right now. And then I have this card. It came reversed, but it's like, what the heck is that card? Let's find out. What are you? Thanks for bearing with me. I appreciate you. Hello? The Emperor. The Emperor. The Emperor is like the daddy of the tarot, right? Which is Capricorn. Capricorn is the daddy. You are the daddy. You are the daddy. Like, you got this. Like, the Capricorn is like, I got this. I know exactly how it's done. I'll watch you do whatever you're gonna do, but I know I know that the way that I do it is the right way. Like, I got it. I know what I'm doing. But you're blocking that. Like, why aren't you, like, taking charge right now? Why aren't you taking charge right now? Or maybe there's a power struggle at your job right now. Maybe you're having a power struggle with somebody and, like, you're too scared of talking about that. I, like, don't even want to put clarifiers over this because it's, like, so perfect. Like, but we're going to. But we're going to. All right. Okay. I need 7 more cards. Sure, we'll take it. All right. Interesting. Okay. 3 more cards. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. 1 more card. That one just wanted to pop out. Oh, how interesting. Here we go. Excuse me. I burped. Okay, here we go. So the first card we have the 9 of Cups. Like, what am I missing? What, how do I do this? La 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 la. And you're just being, like, kind of delusional, right? You're like, maybe I don't really deserve that 10th cup. Maybe I'm fine. Maybe even though I'm struggling in this job or this endeavor, like, maybe everything's fine. Maybe it can't get any better. Maybe it can't get any better. Wow, I'm proud of that connection. Maybe it can't get any better. You're just stuck in your head about this. And then we have the Star with the 2 of Swords reversed. So the 2 of Swords reversed is about making a choice, right? And you're blind to the choice. You're just, like, not making the choice at all. Again, we have the moon delusion. Like things can get better. They can get better. Like, you can feed your soul and your body. Like, you can make money and also feed your soul. But you're just not making a choice. Like, this reverse. You're not making a choice. You're being blind to the decision that you need to make. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is like, yeah, there's the silver lining. The sanctuary is right around the corner. But you have to start a new endeavor. You have to start over, and you're scared of that. And that's also very Capricorn energy, right? You're like, I've already been here. I've invested all this time in this job or this endeavor. Like, to move on would be to start over, and that makes me vulnerable. And maybe you're scared of the vulnerability, but it's like, embrace the vulnerability. Embrace the vulnerability, because that'll get you to where you need to go. Like, you're scared of going at this alone. You're scared of going at this alone. Maybe you also, like, have been thinking about working with somebody, whether, like I said before, if there's the power struggle, talking about that with this person and being like, hey, I need you to know that when I work with you and when you do X, Y, and Z, it makes me, like, it makes my job really difficult, or it really affects me. You know, like, these are, like, set your boundaries with someone else, right? Because you can work together. You can see eye to eye. The Two of Cups is a card where people can see eye to eye, you know, but you need to have that conversation. You're not alone. Like, or like if you're not having a power struggle with somebody, like maybe you've been thinking about collaborating with somebody on something new. And it's like, yeah, do it. But you're blocking yourself. You're like, man, I'm just going to stay over here and just be miserable. Just be miserable and not set my boundaries. And then we have the Hierophant, like stick to your values, because otherwise, if you're not like embracing your values, it just makes for a toxic work relationship, which is like really toxic for you. Like you're not being your soul. You are chained to this. You are chained to this, right? And then we have the Fool reverse, which, okay, I'll get to it later. We have the Fool reverse, so you're not taking this leap. Again, the universe is like, here, I am giving you this opportunity. And you're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool. Like, see? Do you see? Do you see? Like, you are just not taking it. Like, oh, yeah, this cloud of confusion where I am. No, I'm breaking through. I'm giving you this opportunity. No, I'm good. I'm good. I got these 3 cups and I'm cool here. I'm cool here. Like these 3 cups are kind of taking me nowhere. And I'm not open to anything new. Like, because I'm not taking this risk. And then we have the imbalance, right? The imbalance because you're focusing on like all the bad things. Like you still have these opportunities around the corner. You still have these good things going on in your life, but you're focused too much on like this things that have already like gone to waste. Like, oh, this job is no longer serving me, but I'm just paying attention to this. I'm just going to put my energy here. I'm not going to put my energy into these other 2 things that I still have going on in my life. I think it is interesting too that these 2 cups are back there and these 2 cups are being blocked. Just want to say that. Just want to say that I think that's interesting. But you're choosing to look at these things that just like aren't serving you. They're turned over, they're empty, they're gone. Like your cup is empty. You're focusing on that instead of the 2 full cups that are upright behind you. You know, like you're not thinking about the pros in the situation and what can happen, what can be. You're crying over spilled milk. Like, woe is me, I have this job, I can't do anything about it. Like, but you can speak up and talk about what you want. If this job isn't aligning with your values and there's no way that you can actively change that, start a new endeavor. If not, maybe start it on the side. I know we don't have a lot of time, like outside of work. I know we don't have a lot of energy, but maybe just baby steps, a little here and there. Maybe it'll start blooming into something else. You never know. Like the equinox just happened. Right now is the time to set your intentions for the next 6 months. It's really important. Okay, and then we have the, oh my gosh, what card was this? The Emperor. The Emperor. You're blocking your daddy energy, right? Because you're not making a freaking choice. You're not making a freaking choice to jump off the cliff, to take the risk. Why not? Why aren't you? Like, you have to move on. You have to move on. Like, this is a card of moving on. You have to move on. Or like if you are having power struggles at your work, you're scared that you're going to leave this person. Like you're scared of confrontation. You're scared of leaving this person behind. But who cares? Who cares? You still have some other people here that are on your side in your little alliance, you know? Like, who cares? You have to move on. You can't step on eggshells for the sake of somebody else. That's no way to live. Aquarius, I thank you so much for watching. I know you, Aquarius, Capricorn, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I knew this was going to happen at some point, and I was like, it hasn't happened yet, but this is the second series of videos, so I guess it's happened. Thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. I appreciate you. I really do. XOXO.